We are in Augusta, Montana, and this is the one gas station in town. Looks like it's gonna rain today in Glacier National Park, but apparently the rainbows are gonna be better, the waterfalls fuller, and the green's greener. So this will hopefully be okay. As long as I can take photos, I'll be hyped. So far, this entire park just looks like one big desktop background. We are entering Glacier National Park. The clouds look ominous but beautiful. Apparently this is a 2-hour drive to the next open campground, which is just a big inconvenience. So it might rain. We might just get a place for tonight. I'm really not sure, but we should definitely just do this hike for now.
I'm down, let's do the hike.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Quinn, you got your bear mace? Apparently there's a bear warning on this trail.
And the thimbleberries.
You can eat them?
Oh yeah.
Like one of these guys right here?
No, get one that's red. That one back there.
Oh yeah, it's so sick. We saw a man in the parking lot with a telescope saying he saw a grizzly bear and her cub just like a mile away. It's exciting. New rock? Kind of sick.
New rock.
All of these purple rocks are just gorgeous. This baby, 30% chance eaten by grizzly bears.
That's gorgeous.
You can see the lake from over there. See, nothing makes me love my country more than this, honestly. The US is so cool. There's a waterfall over there. We should actually probably hike to that waterfall, huh? We gotta go check out the waterfall. So far, this place just feels fantastic. Much less crowded than Yellowstone. It feels like I'm actually in nature and not in an amusement park. How's it going? Yes! Hey! Alright, this view is astounding. I gotta take some photos. And we are back on trail. Gonna keep going because this is just too gorgeous. We're definitely running the risk of getting rained on. And it might not be the smartest thing what we're doing right now, but for now it's hard to stop. I'm so about the skinny path. It feels like much more of an adventure now. We've got about 2 miles to the next waterfall. This is so cool. Starting to drizzle a little bit harder. Made it to the lake, but here's the thing. This isn't a round trip hike. We just have to go back the way we came. And right now we're about 4 miles out. I think we got another mile or so to go until the final point, and it's in those ridges over there.
One nation, under God, indivisible.
People are looking for entertainment.
It's finally starting to rain pretty hard, and we're about 4 or 5 miles deep. We knew 3 miles ago that it'd make a lot more sense to turn around, but man, this is just too enticing.
That looks kind of dangerous.
Against our better judgment, we're still climbing up the mountain. Just came all this way, and apparently there's a sick viewpoint right up here, so we're gonna try and check that out, and then probably turn around. Don't mind getting wet, do mind getting struck by lightning. All this way, I might as well get one photo. I'm gonna soak my camera in the process too. Got a 5-mile walk back. It stopped raining just now. It's drizzling. Would have been nice if it did this about 45 seconds ago when I had my nice wide angle lens out, but what are you gonna do? At this point, it's safe to say we're all pretty soaked. A quick tip if you're taking photos in the rain like this, be sure to clean off your lens before you put your camera away, because letting water sit on it will definitely do damage. Also, maybe just don't shoot in the rain. All of these rocks are just the most brilliant shade.
Ooh, that's kind of unique.
We did roughly 5 miles out, so that was a 10-mile hike. We're a bunch of babies. We were planning on camping, but it was so wet and rainy out, we sprang for this interesting little lodge. We have communal bathrooms and 2 beds for 4 people. Also, we're in our bathing suits because everything is so soaked. Did you not intend to change socks for tomorrow?
He was on the same page, right?
I'm on the same page. I had the same
I'm
issue.
on the same page. Quinn is on the same page.
We've got our sock drying operation going on over there.
I don't understand why you wouldn't anticipate changing socks tomorrow. That's like a very reasonable thing, I think. We're here at Wild Goose Island, which is apparently the most iconic photo spot in the whole park. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, how are you?
Fantastic. I had some decent success on my long lens, but then the fog came in and kind of cleared out the background. so I'm not gonna have as much success with this wide angle, but I'm trying anyway. Everyone's making peanut butter sandwiches in the car right now for breakfast. I'm trying to catch a photo of this cliff. I think I got something, so I'm gonna go indulge in this sandwich operation. Here it is.
Oh, what's up?
Peanut butter Nutella. I'd like you to be the one that's furthest to the left. A little more this way, guys. A little more. Even more, guys. Come on. Jump off the cliff, Kyle. Come on.
No!
On these trips, I like to take one group shot. This is gonna be it. We are doing Hidden Lake Trail. It's a 3-mile round trip hike. Probably has a lake involved. Man, pretty weak and Inukshuk over here. Whoa, that is sick.
And like, I was thinking we could put up, and then they were like, you might be thinking.
That was unproductive. Not only have I never seen fog this thick, I've never seen fog this thick behind such a beautiful backdrop with these flowers in the foreground. I need to get a photo of them. Down here, I think there's some serious potential. These flowers are incredible. I think I'm getting the shot I wanted. I promised everyone that would take 5 minutes, and it quickly became 20. Those wildflowers are so vibrant, and if you get super low, you can frame up some really nice shots. Oh, you're right, there is a baby. I'm honestly not stopping unless there's a goat that's super close and photogenic.
See you later.
Looks like we're going all the way down there. Serious downhill descent coming up. Beautiful.
Wow.
So clear, and that is 3 miles, partially down a mountain. Now that we've made it to the lake, there's supposedly a waterfall just a little further down. I'm gonna try and check that one out. We're thinking that there's gonna be an even bigger one all the way over there. Let's keep it going. This trail has gotten much tighter. Oh. Glacier National Park doing it real big. Keep it going, see what's all the way at the end. Not only is it really tight, it's also super steep. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yo! This is the end of the line, except for the entire long walk back. Another great thing is that we're the only people here at the end of the line, and it feels like we discovered the waterfall ourselves, as opposed to you've just found it with a bunch of other tourists. It's great. You don't feel like a tourist here, you feel like an explorer, even though we definitely are tourists. Now for the hike back, and if anyone's wondering why I didn't shoot any photos of the waterfalls, some waterfalls, when you're that close up to it, don't actually look that great. They're better from a distance, or maybe that's just an excuse for me not being creatively inspired. It's a little bit of both. Quick detour, we're gonna check out another lake. Gotta cross this water first. Feels so awesome to go off trail and just have to pick your own path, mainly because there is no path. We're not actually sure if this is the lake or not. I never saw what they're talking about, but could be it. It could be further up. We might have to settle for whatever this one is though. Sending it. I think this is our one group shot. Studs. On a lot of trips, whenever you go somewhere touristy, you see these people shooting dozens and dozens of photos of themselves in front of every piece in a museum and every single waterfall. And it gets excessive. It's like, you don't need to prove that you were there anymore. I do feel like it's nice to get one group shot just to prove that you were all there together and sort of to memorialize the trip. So I got my one group shot. I'm happy.
Oh my god.
Okay, now to get all the way up there. Nothing reminds me of the subpar physical shape that you're in, like climbing a mountain. Back to back, there were 2 goats just walking with us, staying pretty close to the path. I'd say at one point, one of them was like 5 feet away from us for a long period of time. Unfortunately, the sun was hitting him in the wrong direction, or maybe I was on the wrong side. Whatever you want to call it, didn't quite work out. Maybe there'll be more. All right, 2 more sheep, and then we have some ram over here. Pretty sure that was a bighorn sheep. We also just totally had a photo shoot. He looked at me for like 30 seconds. Really happy with the shots, I think. Made it back. And the hike we did was 6 miles, but since we did all that extra credit hiking, I'd say it was closer to 7.5 or so. These roads are super awesome. On one side, magnificent rock structures. On the other side, it falls to your death. And just incredible views all around. Music tip, Bahamas is super good. If you want to see more of my music, I have a Spotify playlist full of all my favorite stuff. Link to that over here. I've introduced these guys to my theory that burgers and any sandwich taste different when it's flipped upside down. So I always do it and just see which side tastes best. Which side tastes best, Quinn?
I actually think upside down is pretty good.
We're headed back to Augusta now, flying back to DC tomorrow, going to New York in a week for school. And it's been a real solid road trip. If you want to see all my road trip videos I've done in the past, link to the playlist over here full of them. If you want to see all of my photos from the trip, I have a portfolio on my website of all my favorites. And you can see even more on my Instagram. Links to all that stuff down below. Last thing I want to say, I've been reading Helter Skelter this entire trip. 180 pages in, and so far it's fantastic. Definitely go check that out. That's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you eventually.